subbed down a little bit, and we had
Right.
some of our younger kids in there. So, you take away those last two touchdowns they scored against our younger kids, and I thought the game was pretty much how we kind of envisioned it.
Definitely. I mean, Timer Olsen coming away with a big touchdown, um, and the first one of the day, and then Garrett Brewer coming away with three touchdowns as well. I mean, it just kind of felt like in the passing game with Hudson, with Brewer, with Olsen, it kind of felt like it was just kind of y'all's game to lose, really.
Yeah, it was kind of it didn't start great. We drove the ball down and we fumbled our first possession, and anytime you turn the ball over, those aren't good things. But we were able to
Hmm.
rebound from that. When they showed some different coverages that we thought we could take advantage of, and it was important for us to score right before halftime, which we did.
Right.
Go up 14-0, and came out right after half, got the ball back and scored again. And so, once we got our that put that 21st point up on the board, I felt pretty comfortable after that, and then it was just finishing out the game from there.
Finishing is the big factor that has been kind of the uh, situation this year. Has been, we play well in the first half, but the second half is kind of feel like we, not able to get where you want to be in those regards. You think everything kind of is starting to get together the way that you want it from the first to the second, playing all minutes.
Yeah, like we've talked about this before, but our defense, early in the season, our defense was we just struggled so bad stopping the run. And from the Rock Springs game till now, we've done just a great job
Hmm.
of doing that against teams that like to run the football. So, I really think our defense turned a corner. Like I said, we gave up some passing yards against Laramie, but again, it was end of the game stuff. So defensively, I thought we just played so much better than we have, or we've been playing so much better than we did early in the season. Offense we've been clicking pretty much all year long, other than
Hmm.
the fact that we need to get more points on some of those drives. And so, I feel like we're in a pretty good place right now heading into the last game. And we talked about last week with Laramie, that was a playoff game for us because it was all
Yes.
about seeding, and this week with South, it's the same way. We have to win it to get to the best position that we can get in right
Yeah, I know. And seedings wise, looking like if you do take down South, you're either facing off East again or you're taking on the Camels here at home. And I know you probably want that rematch as well. But at some point, it just kind of feels like no, it feels like it's a little bit of kind of last year. If you guys do get East, then obviously you'll travel to East in that situation, and then if you win, you either face the winner of Camels and I can't think of who
now.
Laramie,
Laramie.
Camels and Laramie in that situation. When you kind of look at playoffs in that perspective, obviously you can't go past Cheyenne South because that's when, obviously they want a win this year and they want a win on senior night. What do you need to tell your guys to make sure that they don't overlook this opponent and just go in there, get the job done, and then start focusing on playoffs next week?
Well, that's the hardest thing. You feel for South, but at the same time, when you look at the things that they've gone through this year, um, they've been struggling, and so
Hmm.
we told our kids, we're going to prepare for them as hard as we can, and we're not going to overlook them. We're going to go play the best game we can possibly play, understanding that if we do what we're supposed to do, we should go out and get a win. And so, really, let's get everything focused on, you know, moving everything towards what happens in the first round of the playoffs.
Hmm.
And so, we're going to use South as a way for us to really fine tune to do some things that maybe that we've been struggling with and really fine tune there. So when we get into that first round of the playoffs, be it East or Campbell County, that hopefully we're hitting on all cylinders.
Absolutely. Well, before we start talking a little bit more into that, we've got a couple athletes here that we want to bring on. Tell us a little bit about each and every one of them.
Yeah, we brought a lot today. We brought five guys, and I brought some juniors that have been real impact players for us this year, one way or the other. We got Gage Robinson. He's starts at defensive end for us. He's also our tight end. When we don't use a ton of tight end, but he's our tight end. He's also our punter. And Gage is a three-sport athlete. He's also one of our better wrestlers, and he's comes out for track, which I don't think is his favorite sport by any means, but he does it to get himself better for the other two sports.
Hmm.
Ty Eisenhower sitting over there. Ty's our backup quarterback, but he's also a guy that we thought we needed to get on the field, so he's been playing some receiver lately. Ty's probably got the toughest job of any football team, and that's being the number 2 quarterback because
Yeah.
you're a scout team guy. You don't get the reps, but if something was to happen to the starter, you got to be the guy.
Yeah.
So he got a lot of good reps against Laramie, um, but he's also been, like I said, he's been getting some receiver reps as well, and he's one of our team captains. Over there, we got Tymer Olson. Tymer scored his first touchdown of the year this last week, and he's one of our starting linebackers. And if I was to really kind of describe Tymer, he probably is our spark plug. I mean, he's the guy that's always hooting and hollering and getting kids ready to go, and he's
That's
just,
awesome.
you've seen. I don't know if you've seen the stuff on Cam Scatabo.
Yeah.
When his coach is interviewing, he's the guy screaming in the background. Well, that's Timer's always
Yep.
screaming and getting stuff going. So that's Timer. Over there we got Sig Powell. Sig is a receiver and a defensive back. Has started on both sides of the ball at different points of the year. Unfortunately, Sig rolled his ankle against Laramie, and so probably not going to play this week against South. So we're going to try to rest him for the first round of the playoffs. But Sig has really been an impact guy for us because when Garrett Brewer went down early in the season, Sig stepped in and took over that job, and so he's been just kind of a utility guy for us. And then we got Sam Wolford. Sam's our center, and he also plays some defensive end, defensive tackle, just kind of the utility guy in the defensive line. But all these guys are multi-sports. Sam's a basketball player, track kid. Sig's a basketball player. Timer used to be a track kid. We'll see if he comes back out this year, but we'll see. So, I mean, just all 5 great kids and 5 kids that I brought them tonight because they're going to be the heart and soul of this team, along with Jacob and Xander and some of those guys that have already been here. But these guys are going to be the heart and soul of this football team next year, so I really wanted to give them some recognition.
That's awesome. Well, we'll start talking with them coming up after this break. Again, we're live here at Pizza Ranch. Come on by. You can come out, enjoy some great food, and support one of our great sponsors here with Pizza Ranch. We couldn't do it without them doing all these shows, and we'll start talking with some athletes coming up after this. We'll talk with Sam coming up after this.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. bighorndental.com.
When it comes to purchasing via Frontier Motorcycles, local easy lot is built Chevy and GMC vehicles, or are looking for pre-owned. White Frontier Motorcycles has you covered. Vehicle for every budget. By 444 Drive, where inventory here. Forget $1,000 price match guarantee. Local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom-designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wack on Highway 51 to drop.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants.
Only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at Pizza Ranch. Chase Horsley, the Horseman, bringing you all the action here at the Gillette Game Plan. Again, Pizza Ranch is where we are located. Thursday night is wing night here at Pizza Ranch, so don't miss it. It's always a good chickeny day in that. Do you like wings?
Yeah, I'm big.
You're a big wing guy? Yeah? Hey, it's always good to eat. All right, so what'd you end up eating here at Pizza Ranch today, Sam?
I said pizza, some
Pizza, some fries, and pizza. Any flavor of pizza? Cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza?
said cheese.
You just had cheese today? That's all you liked out there?
That's all they had. They had cheese and then stuff.
No, they had like a taco pizza. Did you not see that?
That's like too much.
Oh, too much on that? Okay, so what's your like ultimate pizza flavor that you absolutely love?
Down at Pizza Curl. Pizza.
1980s pizza.
Some season.
Huh. Interesting. Gotcha. Well, tell us a little bit about how your football season has, how you feel like it's been going so far.
I think our season's gone. We have ups and downs. Pie. But
Yeah, I'm going to fix your mic. Yeah, it's a teeny tiny bit. There you
all
go.
right, thank you.
Just to make sure everyone can hear your lovely voice, on that. So, you're talking about your team playing as a team, which is really big, especially when you come into kind of the playoff territory. I mean, you have one game left, you have South, and then it's playoffs. Is there anything that coaches kind of said differently to you guys, kind of getting into the mindset of, hey, we've got this week, take care of this week, and then move to next?
Yeah, you just definitely got to realize that it's a different mentality when you come into it. You got to stay locked in. You can't get sidetracked. Look forward to the next game much. You got to stay on the same week.
Stay on the same week, indeed. I mean, so you've been watching film, obviously, probably getting ready for South. Is there anything that you guys really need to make sure you guys hone down on so that way you guys can take down South this week?
We need to establish the run game right away. I know we're a pass-first team, but if we establish the run game, we can get our guys open deep downfield and really work there.
Who would you say has been kind of like the leader for the team?
I mean, for our offense, I'd say Hadley. He's our quarterback, so he's got to make the plays, call out everything.
Defensively, do you know on?
I say most of our linebackers, Jacob, Timer.
Awesome. No, it's been awesome kind of getting to see the way you guys have progressed throughout the season. Obviously, you had a tough stretch at the very beginning, but now you guys are kind of like, feels like you kind of found your groove. Do you kind of feel that way?
Yeah, especially on the offensive line where I think we're getting it down. We have two younger guys, Sam and Ian, and then we have two seniors, but I think we're getting there a lot more.
Now, you're also a dual sport athlete too?
Yeah, I play basketball.
You play basketball? So if you got a scholarship for college, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do football or did you want to do basketball?
I'd prefer football.
You prefer football?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. So basketball-wise, are you ready for the season? Have you guys been practicing and all that?
They've had open gyms, but I haven't been able to make it.
Well, because of football and all that?
Yeah.
So, absolutely. Is this how many years have you been playing basketball for?
A long time. It's 10+ years probably.
10+ years, and then probably at the high school level you were JV, or were you on varsity?
No, I was just JV and JV2.
JV and JV2. So then this year you're kind of working their way up to getting to that varsity spot.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. What do you think of Coach Chamber? No,
he's a high energy guy. He loves basketball, so he knows he's smart.
No, I know you were at the Wyoming game the other day. Did you watch him airball that half court shot?
Yeah, but he made it first. So
He did make it first, but he did airball. It wasn't as bad as the
Yeah.
other. He airballed like 4 in a row.
Yeah.
But no, that was pretty crazy. Did you enjoy that?
yeah, it was a good atmosphere. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, lot of different things going on there. But obviously, the getting ready for playoffs is something that's kind of big for all teams. I mean, it's something that you don't really know how to get ready for, but you know how to get ready for, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just because of all the preparation and the timing. Is there one thing that obviously you got to focus on South, but is there one thing that besides focusing on the run, getting the run game going, defensively, what's probably been the weakness that in the playoffs you guys really need to hone down on?
So we need to crack down on inside zone or inside run plays, and we can stop that. I don't think our DBs will have any trouble stopping any receiver. So
How do you think your team is playing so far? Do you think it's playing as a team? Do you think it's, kind of solo on solo? How do you think it's been playing?
I think we play a lot as a team. We have good groups of guys. Everybody likes each other. We all play really well together.
Absolutely. Well, Sam, what's your pregame meal, pregame drink that you like to have before each and every game?
Pregame drink is definitely just like a Gator Light, one of those Gatorades with the extra electrolytes, and food. Oh, I don't know. I don't eat much before games. Gets me scared.
Well, if you eat, do you eat like a big dinner afterwards?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. What's normally for dinner?
Usually just like a burger.
Just a burger from anywhere?
Yeah, I mean, if we get a win, usually go out to Old Chicago.
But if it's a loss, then
It's a loss, go home, maybe some leftovers.
leftovers. Not even going to just get McDonald's or something.
No.
No,
No.
you're like it's not worth that much. That's funny. Well, what flavor Gatorade or Gatorade Light do you normally drink?
It's the berry one, which one
Berry
that is.
one. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Always good times. Well, quick 3 big key things, key components that you guys want to really focus on for South and for the playoffs moving forward.
Definitely. First of all, we got on offense. We have to establish the run. We have to get that going right away because not a lot of teams know we can really do that. And then after that, I'd say crack down on the defense. We got to stay ready and just staying in the right headspace. Don't have as many mental mistakes as we usually do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, Sam, we appreciate your time, and thank you so much for joining us here on the Gillette Game Plan. Awesome. More coming your way after this. We'll be back with more live at the Pizza Ranch after this.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
When it comes to purchasing a new or cover, they have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at Frontier.com. Don't forget their monthly.
Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results in a quarterback time in and out with our X day. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging.
With over 20 years of experience, offers sale or back firm service agreements. Residential
and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. Sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beautyrest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at the Pizza Ranch. Apologize for the little bit of technical difficulties going on. Should be good now, but We are now here with Gage Robinson. And Gage, I mean, you're the punter. First off, tell me how your punting duties kind of started. I mean, how did you get all the way to being the guy in that special team spot?
So I definitely started at a young age. My dad really enforced it in me whenever I was younger, and I just kind of kept building up. And I went to a lot of camps, and that's just how I knew that's what I wanted to do.
You wanted to be the punter.
I do. Yep.
Interesting. Have you wanted? No. So have you just wanted to be the punter? Do you want to kick the field goals too, or do you just want to be the punter?
No, I'm just the punter. Yeah.
You just want to be the punter.
Yep.
That's crazy. So, what's the furthest you've kicked so far in your career?
Like including a roll,
Yes.
70 yards.
Wow.
Yep.
It's pretty impressive. Okay, without the roll.
I think it was 56.
That's super impressive.
Yeah. I try and focus on hang time too, though.
Hang time?
Yeah.
Okay, do you like more of a spiral or do you like the over?
I like spiral when I'm trying to get it far and like end over end in short distance.
Okay. It kind of feels like it works for you guys because, I mean, special teams this year has been pretty solid throughout this year. I mean, you guys have put teams in really difficult situations by putting them around the 10, around the 5-yard line. I mean, you've had quite a bit of punts in those yardage, and it kind of just looks like, you have been practicing quite a bit on it, and it's just something that kind of has grown on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've definitely been work my butt off trying to punt, be the best punter I can. I'm usually doing try and get in like 20 punts after practice almost every day.
Wow.
Yep.
So do you want to punt in college?
I do, yep.
So what college is calling your name that you want to go punt for?
Really anywhere I can get picked up. I've been to the Wyoming special teams camp every year since like 8th grade summer.
Oh, wow.
So I'd like to go to Wyoming and punt. I really like their special teams coach.
Is there a certain coach or player that you've kind of watched growing up and has been like, oh man, I kind of want to be like them?
Not off the top of my head. There's been some guys at some camps, like I forget his name, but he's from Australia and he punted in Colorado, and I really liked him. But
I feel like Australia always brings in really good punters.
Yeah, they do.
Oklahoma State had an Australian punter, and he was really good, and so
yeah, they play a lot of rugby.
Yeah, they do. I mean, lots of it, and they're like one of the best. I mean, you see all these stories about kickers all the time. They're like, oh, I was just chilling at home, and then one day I got the call to come try out, and now I'm the new kicker. Because they played soccer, they did all the others. Most people that are kickers nowadays are just kind of they've grown up, playing other sports, but now they're doing it.
Definitely, yep.
So do you also play soccer or any of that stuff too?
No, I do not play soccer. No, just wrestle. Really.
Just wrestle.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your wrestling career.
Well, I started wrestling when I was about 4 or 5, and I've just kind of stuck with it since. Never really liked it in the beginning. I wasn't the biggest fan.
Yeah.
I definitely did not like it.
And now you like it.
I like it, yeah.
You like
it's not bad.
Would you go wrestle in college?
Probably not.
No?
Mm-mm.
Not even if Wyoming called you and said, hey, we want you to come wrestle for us?
Probably if it was my last option, yeah.
Your last option?
Like if I didn't have anything for football, yeah, I'd definitely go wrestle.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
And yeah. I'm like, Wyoming's one of the top wrestling schools in the nation, and you get a call from them. I'm like, I don't know, but yeah, I get it. If your heart's you want to play football and you want to continue your success throughout that, that's definitely something that you definitely got to keep pushing for.
Yep.
So, and then you're a junior, right?
Yep.
So you still have another full year.
Mm-hmm.
So next year, are you still just trying to mainly just be the punter, or are you going to try to jump into maybe a kicker role too?
I'm not sure. I might, if we need a kicker, guess I'll play it.
You'll just play it?
I'll try.
You're just going to do whatever the team needs, right?
Definitely, yep.
Awesome. Well, tell me how you think your season's been kind of going. I mean, obviously, a little rough spots in the beginning, but how do you think, in your perspective, it's been going for you?
I think our team's been doing pretty good. I think we've had some ups and downs, but If we limit the mental errors and the offensive mistakes, I think there's no reason anybody should beat us.
Is there anything that you would change? Obviously, besides the losses, you can't change those, but watching film, things like that, is there anything on certain plays that you just kind of wanted to change? Maybe like, oh, hey, we missed that block there, or hey, we should have went up that hole, that type of situation?
I definitely think, for me, in the beginning of the year, I definitely wasn't doing my job the best. I wasn't engaging the tackles as I should, and that's on me. But we've learned from that since then. For offense, I don't know. I'm not really on the field that much, but
I mean, it's kind of understandable, but you get to watch kind of what's going down, though. As as a second team, defensive person as well. I mean, you're part of the scout team. That type of situations, you probably have learned quite a bit of defenses on that. And obviously, you're the main punter, so you're always on the field on those situations.
Yep.
But I mean, it's just kind of something that kind of grows into. And kind of jumping into another question, who would be like the senior that you've kind of been looking up to, trying to get a lot of advice from to really kind of hone in on your skills?
I am not sure.
I know I'll put you on the spot.
For the D line, probably Garrett Hyman. I really
Okay.
like his work ethic, and I try and be as close to his work ethic as I can be whenever, either if we're in the weight room or on the field. He works his butt off all the time.
Absolutely. That's awesome. And what's your pregame snack, pregame drink that you like to have before you check?
I always have Santa Cruz Paleo electrolytes. It's got 1,000 milligrams sodium,
Santa Cruz
magnesium,
Paleo.
and potassium. Yep,
What in the world is that?
just an electrolyte drink. Then I have
And it's good?
very good.
Huh.
Keeps me hydrated. Yep.
Never even heard of that.
Yeah, and then I have for food I have dried mango and applesauce pouches every day.
I dig with the apple slice. I don't know if I feel with the dried mango, but hey, if it's what gets you to success on that, where do you get this? I'm really where do you get this electrolyte drink?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yep.
Huh. You have to show me a picture of it as soon as we get off air. I might have to try this thing because I've
Alright.
never heard of that of that electrolyte drink. You look at Gatorade, Powerade. I mean, they all have all their specific ones that they have. Then you look at Propel and all the other stuff. Just like, oh, interesting. So, last question for yourself. What are 3 keys that you really kind of want to focus on heading from South to playoffs?
I'd say just limiting the mental mistakes that we have, making sure everybody is doing our job, and having fun.
Absolutely. Always having fun, right?
Yep.
Well, best of luck against South this week. And then if I don't talk with you soon, best of luck in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. That was Gage Robinson. We'll be back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan coming up after this.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. Sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at Pizza Ranch. As Chase Horsley bringing you the show live here every Tuesday night. We're here doing it on a Monday night, though, as a lot of different things going on this week. So had to be flexible, move the show over, and very thankful that both coaches agreed to move it over so that way we could make sure to hit everything that we need to this week. So now we're here with Ty Eisenhower. And Ty, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. How do you well, you got some reps against Laramie.
Yep.
And how do you think those reps kind of felt for you?
Definitely a little bit, I don't know the word, different, I guess, from because usually I'm quarterback. Like in JV, I'll play quarterback, play a little bit of receiver, but just being out there, just like receiver for a varsity game, it's a little bit of a different look, I guess.
It's definitely different, especially when you have played that quarterback role the whole entire time. Did you like it? Are you moving to receiver? Or are you more of a QB still?
I think I'm more of a QB still, but I just was kind of looking to get some time on the field, I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you have South coming up this week, and you never know, you might get some reps in those in those times as well.
Yeah.
So are you kind of when you look at your JV games and then obviously kind of look into the varsity, what are some things that, as a quarterback, you kind of really have been trying to focus on, especially kind of in those JV games?
Really just fine-tuning everything, limiting mental mistakes, really working on reading coverages better, just stuff kind of like that.
What's the hardest part about being a backup quarterback?
It is tough, but when you know that you have the guy like Hadley Hudson, who's just a great football player, and he's a senior too, I'm a junior, so I know I still have another year. Like I'm glad being the second string. I love watching Hadley play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you picking up any tips, tricks from him as the season's been kind of going on?
Yeah, I've definitely learned a lot from playing with Hadley and just watching him overall during practices, during games. One thing I really like watching Hadley do is run the ball. He's a great passer, but man, can that kid run too.
So are you more of that dual threat too, or are you a balanced attack quarterback? What is your what's your kind of role that you kind of like try to portray as?
Gosh, definitely not. I'm definitely not quite like the roll out, lower your head, run through a guy kind of quarterback. I'm more of a kind of see the field and try to throw a good ball. Yeah.
Hey, some people want to. Some people want to run the football. Some people want to be balanced. Some people just want to chunk the football down the field like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I'd definitely say more balanced.
More balanced?
Yeah.
That's awesome. When you kind of look at this team, and obviously I know you've watched a lot of games from the sideline, what are some things that you've picked up on throughout this year that has really improved throughout this season?
Definitely just coming to the game with lots of energy. We have a pretty tough schedule in the first few weeks. We got Natrona, East, Sheridan. That kind of not necessarily lowers like our team's esteem, but I would say it's kind of tough starting out 0-3 and then bringing that energy necessarily, I would say. So I think we've definitely got better at, bringing the heat, just throwing the first punch at the beginning of the game. It's that kind of thing.
You know, kind of going back to that Cheyenne Central game, it kind of felt like everything was kind of going y'all's way. You know, it's a back and forth kind of a shootout situation.
Yeah.
What did you see in that second half that kind of ended up messing up your guys' momentum and what you guys have been able to do?
You know, they got a couple of huge plays. We have a coach, Gil. He says that a football game is really just like 6 main big plays, and then that's kind of what determines how the game necessarily goes. And yeah, they just busted a few out on us, and yeah, it was just tough from there.
What's been like your team's identity this year? Has there been like a certain quote or something that you guys have been kind of living and breathing by throughout this football season?
Yeah, it was from our like summer weightlifting, I guess. It was hard work pays off, and you know, lots of guys in the weight room this summer. I definitely think that it's showed that hard work does pay off, and that we've just become better as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Just everyone being their own guy.
When you kind of look at South coming up this weekend, obviously this is a game that, you know, coaches talked about you guys can't overlook, because once you overshadow them, that's when they kind of want to put their foot in the door at senior night. What do you guys need to do to just kind of really be focused and go get the job done and kind of move on to the next week?
Kind of like what the other fellas said, limit mental mistakes definitely, and just really focus on fine-tuning what we do best, I would say.
Is there anyone so far in this team that has been kind of like a big mentor to you?
Definitely Hadley Hudson. I look up to him a lot. He's always been there for me. I've been there for him, and yeah, just really look up to Hadley.
Absolutely. Who would you say right now probably maybe the team comedian that always is there to kind of give you a joke or a laugh?
Definitely Adam Lowndes. He's always there, just joking with the guys. You know, sometimes Coach Bacul will get on him every now and then, but he means no harm by it. He's just a great, funny kid, great to have on a football team.
You know, when you guys look at the road trip, you guys are going to go from a, 3.5 hour, 4 hour. I mean, bus rides kind of feel like a little bit longer than that 3.5 hour situation. What do you guys have to do to make what do you guys normally do for road trips in that situation? You guys are driving so far away, having to get it done. You're playing on a Thursday. Is there different preparation of focusing because it's a Thursday game?
I would say we are probably going to treat it just like a normal Friday. Yeah, bus rides suck, but I think it's a great time to really like mentally lock in and focus on what you need to do, and yeah, just kind of like get locked in for the game, I would say.
Now, the question is, do you guys have to go back to school on Friday, or are you able to take a quotation sick day?
I think I'm definitely going to have to go back to school on Friday, because I'm big into my academics and my grades and all that. But yeah, it's going to be tough coming back pretty late and then going to school in the morning. So
absolutely,
we'll see.
Definitely hard. That'll be definitely a hard run. I feel for you guys on that. So I'll be enduring your South game though with you guys, so I'll be there on Thursday calling that game. But
sweet.
What is your pregame snack, pregame drink that you like to have for each game?
Before every game, basketball, football, JV, varsity, I will drink it. It's a V8 energy drink.
Mm-hmm.
Love those things.
Never even had one. I've seen them, but I've always feel like they're just vegetables, and I don't feel like I would like the drink.
No, I really like the fruit ones. My favorite's probably the orange pineapple one.
Orange pineapple.
Oh man.
Okay, so I'm gonna have. Guess that might be my drink of choice heading down to South this weekend.
I definitely recommend it.
Definitely recommend. All right, what's your food? Do you just drink an energy drink and that's it?
Yeah, I don't really like to eat before games. I'm more of like an eat after kind of guy.
Okay, so what's your big dinner?
Big dinner, usually Old Chicago with the fellas. I'll go out and get some grub there.
Any specific food or anything?
Burgers, pizza, wings, chicken tenders.
Whatever you're feeling that day?
Just whatever.
Absolutely.
Whatever
So what do you guys normally do on the road? Like, do you guys have like parents and stuff that kind of like bring you guys food so you can just grab it and get on the bus and go?
Usually the coaches will order food, and then we just kind of get it before we hop on the bus and then take it home on the way.
Nice, that's awesome. Well, real fast, last question for you. I mean, it's kind of the same as everyone, but I kind of want your perspective on it. 3 quick keys from South to the playoffs that you guys really need to key in, focus on to really kind of make a push for, a state championship, but also first getting past South?
I would really say limiting mental mistakes, mentally and physically. Just really fine tuning on what the brand of football we play. Keeping lots of energy, and then playing as a team. I would say we really got to bring it together.
Awesome. Well, Ty, we appreciate your time. Best of luck
Appreciate you.
against
Thank
South,
you.
and we will see you in the playoffs or at South, depending on when I get to see you next.
Yep.
So awesome. We'll be back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan coming your way live from Pizza Ranch.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects, from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom-designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. bighorndental.com.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at Pizza Ranch. Chase Horsley, the horseman here, alongside now with Tymer Olson, the man who scored his very first touchdown this season here with the Bolts. How'd that feel?
Oh, pretty good. I mean, it's just, yeah.
It was just okay. You know, I just scored for the team. That's fine. You know,
Yeah.
just making some big plays, that type of situation. So, and it kind of felt like this season. I mean, you've been there trying to make those big plays. You made some big blocks so far this year as well.
Yep.
What do you think your role has been for the team that's kind of built you to being kind of one of those star junior players?
Really, when I look at it, I really try and be a leader out there. I mean, I really just try and hype my team in the locker room and on the field. Just try and stay hyped throughout the whole game, and just whenever someone makes a mistake, just put it past you.
Put it right past you.
Sir.
Take me back towards that play that you scored on. What were you like? I'm getting the ball in this situation. What was the original like situation for that?
It was just a pass play. I mean, they all kind of merged outside, and I found my window, and they finally put a great ball in. And
were you
went in
running
there.
like a post, or were you running like a dig?
I just ran a little hitch.
You were running a hitch
Yeah, just
with
ran
it.
a little hitch in it. Yep.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. I got to, I was not there. Reese Hagler was there, and our producer, and so I know he might have some questions a little bit later, but when you kind of look at this team and the way it's been kind of built, what would you say the biggest thing that you guys have built this team on?
I just have to say like family. Like I feel like we're all just a family in Thunder Basin. Like we all really just get along with each other. I feel like.
And family's such a big thing. I mean, when you can really play as a team and play as a family-oriented team, kind of feels like you can go further than just playing as a team.
100%.
So, Reese, I know you were at the game. Do you have any? I know you watched Timer get that touchdown. You got your mic, so you got questions for the coach too. Okay, so Pacula is going to get drilled by Reese here in a little bit, so
Sweet.
it'll be a good time. But so now, are you a dual sport athlete too?
I think I might play golf.
You
Maybe
might play
spring
golf.
I don't know.
Okay. Have you played golf before?
Yeah, me and Ty we're kind of big golf guys. I love to
Okay.
golf and
So it's not like just like, oh, I'm just gonna pick up a golf clubs this day and learn how to play, and now I'm gonna play golf.
yeah, I kind of want to play golf or track. Just
Or
work on my
track?
speed too, but
Okay.
I'm really a big fan of like long jump too.
You like the long jump?
Oh yeah, love it.
When I did track, I did the short distance, and then my coach made me do the long distance once, and I did not like him. Even though I ran cross country.
I remember
but-
when he made me do it too. I was pissed. I was so mad. I was dying after.
It's not fun. See, okay, I love cross country a lot more than track. No offense to coach here, but I hate running in a circle.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
boring.
it's just I'm running in a circle, and I could go running cross country, and I could run in like
a nice
different,
like, a nice place.
a nice
yeah.
little,
Yeah.
nice little pace. You get to see some nice scenery depending on where you're going.
Mhm.
You know, my favorite cross country meet was back at Oklahoma State. It was like the OSU Jamboree.
Oh
It
yeah.
had like this awesome scenery that you were kind of running past. I mean, technically you're not supposed to look at it. You're supposed to be looking ahead of you.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Hey, I mean, it was fun. It was just
yeah.
it was like a stroll, you know,
Sweet.
that situation.
Yeah.
Have you ever ran cross country, or are
I
you
have
just
not,
more? No?
Yeah, no. I'm just
Not a
it's more-
one.
I've always just been a football guy.
Always a football guy.
Yeah.
Hey, always a football guy is fine. I mean, so when you were trying to work on your speed, obviously, if you don't do track and you choose to do golf instead, what are some things you're going to do this off season to kind of rebuild that to get it kind of back up?
Right after the season, I'm gonna get another yearly pass at the rec center and just go work on my body, work on like, just really kind of
Just
work.
everything?
Yeah, just
Is there like
my
a certain
agility,
drill that you run
everything.
or anything?
I usually just go to the track and I really need to work on stretching. I'm pretty.
Man, I
pretty tight.
suck at
Yeah.
stretching.
Yeah,
Like, can you
hard.
touch your toes?
Depends on the day.
I mean, you could be completely honest. I cannot touch my toes to save my life. Like
It
from a
gets
stand-up
pretty,
position.
It gets pretty tricky. At
It's
points.
like, man, it's just like I'm so like so what would be the word bendable?
Yeah.
Anything? I don't know what you would call it. But so what would be like your pregame drink, pregame snack that you like to have for each and every game?
I'm a big Glacier Freeze Gatorade kind of guy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna add on to what Gage said. I mean, he always gives me the dried mangoes, and
So
I
you
just really
just
like
eat whatever
'em.
he eats, right?
Pretty much. I'm kind of like the other guys too, though. I don't like to eat a whole lot. 4 games, it's I don't know. I just don't want to puke on the field, and then right after the game, we all just go to OC
And just have a good time,
and
right?
just enjoy our time together.
Absolutely. I know we're kind of cutting a little short, but we're going to go a little over. But obviously, we've talked about 3 keys to South into the playoffs. I mean, when you kind of look at it, what would be, I know you've heard a lot of them, but try to make different keys than what you've heard so far. What would be 3 big keys to really focus to South and to the playoffs?
I'm definitely gonna say like limit the big plays. I mean, I like going back to Camels, man. We stopped them the whole game, and then we just had those 2 big plays, and
Mm-hmm.
really just screwed us. But I'm gonna say limit the plays and just plays. It's kind of hard not to say. I mean, I kind of just agree with all the other boys. Play as a family, play as a team,
Yeah.
work together, and yeah.
I know. I try and make it a little harder each time, but
Yeah.
it kind of makes it the same question sometimes. But well, that's awesome, Timer. I know we're about close out of time, and I do want to talk with you again. Hopefully, we might be able to reach out during the South game after that one.
Yeah,
And
hopefully.
yeah, heck of a season. I've been watching you progress throughout the year. I'm sad I missed your first touchdown.
It's all right.
But hopefully, I'll get to call one this week.
Oh
right?
yeah,
So,
hopefully.
absolutely. Well, Timer, we appreciate you, and can't wait to see you guys play against South and throughout the playoffs this year.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome. That's Timer Olsen. We will be back. We've got one more, then back to Coach coming up after this.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at the Pizza Ranch. Joining us right now is Sig Powell. And Sig, I mean, I've gotten to watch you a few different times, you know, especially when Brewer got injured. You became one of those starting guys, and I saw you do a ton of great plays. When you kind of look in those aspects of your game, has there been anything that you've kind of seen that you're just like, oh, man, this is awesome, or, oh, I need to work on?
I think one thing I need to work on is catching the ball consistently. Like, I've had a couple of drops this season, but I thought it was great, like, especially that East game, come in, have, like, 4 catches. So I thought I did definitely catching the ball consistently and getting quicker.
You know, this past week, you played great again, but what was it? Unfortunately, you rolled your ankle. Why would you do that?
I was going to tackle this guy, and Xander Kuhn was coming right behind him and just rolled on top of me. So
you decided to roll your ankle.
Yeah.
Man. I'm a little disappointed you for that. No, I'm just playing, just playing on that. But is it still hurting? How are you feeling?
It's, I mean, definitely better than Saturday. Saturday I could barely walk, but
yeah,
be out for this week and hopefully come back.
Hopefully for the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah,
absolutely. So if there's any time to be out, it's this week.
Yeah,
you know. But when you kind of look at this, your receivers, right? You know, you've got Garrett Brewer. Then you've also, I think Grayson Peak is back is as well too. Is that kind of what I've been seeing as well?
Yeah, he's back right now.
So he's back and he's been working. What have you seen from like the absence? Because Grayson has been out pretty much all year long. To get him back, how big was that?
Well, he's just a great guy to have around, you know, and just like seeing him suit up. Like I think everyone was excited to see him go out there at corner. At the end of the game. So he's just a dynamic player. I mean, he's quick.
Yeah.
Big. You know, he's just a dynamic guy, you know.
Yeah. It's just kind of one of those guys. It's like it sucked really not having him throughout the year because it was, you know, he was one of those key guys last year, and then like he was trying to be one of those key guys again this year, and then goes down with the injury. And do you think that kind of killed somebody else's momentum, or do you think that was just like, okay, hey, now we need to play for Grayson. We need to play as his family.
I mean, I definitely think that it like kind of hurt us like right after, but it was like next man up, you know, and we ended up having Tavin Young move to Z because he's originally an outside receiver guy, so he moved to Z and he's been doing a great job. So yeah, it was. I think we did a good job adapting as a team. That happened. So
when you look at your play style throughout the year, obviously, you know, you weren't getting the reps at the beginning, then you started getting all the reps, and then, you know, you were talking about not, you know, dropping the ball, doing all that type of stuff. What were the biggest positives this year for you? I mean, we talked about the negatives. I want to know what your positives were. What did you do super well that you are so stoked about?
Probably route running. I've been watching those seniors just like, you know, kind of taking tabs on what they do, kind of be able to, you know, learn throughout like this year and even last year.
Yeah.
So I think route running and just getting open is a big thing that I think I've gotten a lot better.
That's awesome. Well, real fast, quick, what's your pregame drink, pregame meal?
I usually just do a Gatorade. I like the light blue Gatorade.
Light blue?
Yep. And then I'm a big Skittles guy, like Marshawn Lynch. So
Now, do you have to pick a certain like color of the Skittle to eat, or do you just like eat them all?
So I get like the purple bag. So that's my favorite like type. And then
Just
from
the
there,
purple.
just yeah. And then from
That's
there,
crazy.
it's-
Just from there, you're just like, it's mine. It doesn't matter,
Sure.
Absolutely. So is that like your favorite? Like, if you go trick or treating, it's not like your favorite Halloween candy?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah. Do you still go trick or treating? No. Oh.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I felt that in high school. I didn't really go ever anymore, but all the things. But well, thank you so much, Sig. We appreciate your time, and hopefully your ankle gets healed up super quick, and we get to see you first round of the playoffs.
Thank you.
Awesome. And once again, that's Sig Powell. We'll be right back here after a commercial break. We're going to wrap things up here with head coach Trent Picula.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenient stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly.
When it comes to
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at the Pizza Ranch. Joining us back here to wrap things up, head coach Trent Picula. And coach, you've heard from all your guys. You got 5 this time, so I don't know. Could you comprehend everything that they were talking about, or?
Yeah, it's funny because when they get put on the spot, it's funny to hear their answers. But each one of them, they have their own personality. It shows when they come up here and they talk. So I just appreciate them being willing to come up here and and do their thing. I mean, this isn't for everybody. When you ask certain kids, they're like, "No, I don't want to." But, these guys are all really good and have a lot of good things to say.
It's always great, especially when you can bring brightness and shine light into the players that don't really get onto the field much, but also they make a huge impact and that people really don't understand and realize.
Well, again, the kids that I have here, they're all, definitely Timer's a vocal leader, Ty's a vocal leader, but I think the rest of them they're pretty quiet kids. Sam gets pretty fired up, but so you lead by example,
Yeah.
you lead by voice, and they're all great. I mean, they're going to be a great group of seniors next year because I think they all talked about being friends, playing together, being a team, and I think this group really solidifies that, and I think that the young kids see that, and I think they want to be like these guys.
Absolutely. Well, I think Reese has a question for you. Reese, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, I want to go back to the last week against Laramie. You look at Garrett Brewer, 2 of his 3 touchdowns were on deep vertical passes and single coverage. I just want to know if that was like a part of the game plan going into the game, is throwing it deep because you had a lot of vertical passes even that weren't touchdowns, or if that was something you noticed with matchups during the game and made that change during the game.
Well, one of them, the deeper one, I think, of the two, it's a play we just call pacer. It's just double post. And we try to clear out. It's either going to be for the slot receiver, it's going to be for the outside receiver, depending on what the safety does. The safety stayed high. Garrett went underneath him, and if you watch it, I mean, Hadley must have had 4 seconds on the play, but he was looking to the other side. He was actually looking at Julian on a corner. And at the last second saw Garrett break open deep. Our feeling for Garrett is if he's the type of freaky athlete that if we can get him deep, we're gonna take a shot because he can jump out of the gym. He's got extremely strong hands, and he's just a physical route runner. So if we can take shots deep, we will. We tried that with Campbell County; they did a much better job, and so then we started to throw underneath to him. The second one is just a play called slug one. He actually called. He said, "Coach, they're playing me man." So when we go trips 3-by-1. He had single coverage on the backside. He just said, "Coach, I can beat him deep." So I said, "All right, let's run it." And he was able to. He sold the slant hard, and the kid bit. And we threw it over the top. So those are things that you see in game, some adjustments that you make, and it really paid out for us. And this play with Timer, that's just called stick. Timer just runs it's an if-then play. They cover this guy, we throw to this guy. So if they would have jumped onto Timer, we would have thrown it to Julian out in the flat, but they all went to Julian, and so Timer was wide open.
There was a couple big plays. I mean, you taking a look right here. I mean, this was the first big touchdown, just using his body left and right. Have you just kind of been focusing on a lot of these plays throughout this football season? I feel like a lot of them have you've wanted to go, but today or Laramie, it just kind of all started clicking, or did you kind of throw some different styles up?
Well, and I was talking to we watched film this morning with the offensive guys, and I told our three main receivers that are on the field the most are Tavin Young, Blake Edwards, and Garrett. And if you look, Garrett had the 166 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had 6 catches, but Tavin had 4 catches, and I think Blake had 3. But based off, if you look at targets, I think it was all pretty even. So we try to really spread the ball around. We did have a couple of drops that kind of hurt us, but it just they cover guys differently. And after Tavin's game against Sheridan, teams really started to bracket him. They tried to take him away a little bit.
Yeah.
Blake's on the other side, and he benefits from Garrett because he does get some single coverage at times. So, that's something that Hadley and I talk about quite a bit is don't be afraid to look over there if they're covering Garrett. I know Garrett's your favorite receiver right now, but don't be afraid to look over at Blake because the guy can catch the ball as well. So, it's just really in-game adjustments, and you watch film and you see what you think you can do, and if you can do it, you take it. If not, you come back to plan B. And so this game, we kind of had pretty much anything we wanted, both short and deep.
There were those big plays right there at the very end to number 11 from Dax Parvin. What'd you see from Parvin in this game that maybe was a little bit different than what you guys saw last year that you guys kind of had to adjust to really kind of shut them down in this game?
Is Dax the quarterback? See the running back there. Which one?
Dax was the.
I know him by number. I don't know him by name.
Okay, Dax is the quarterback.
Okay, so
yeah,
he's a big, tall, lanky kid. And last year Fisher Fruit was actually their quarterback, and he broke his ribs or he broke his collarbone. So all they used him as a punter. So when we saw Laramie last year, this was one of his first games that he played.
Yes,
as a varsity quarterback, and he was really flustered. I thought this year he's got a lot better command of the offense. I think he moves really well outside the pocket, keeps his eyes downfield, and he's not afraid. We talk about, I think Ty talked about Hadley's running ability. Hadley's pretty scary when you get him in the open field because he's 195 pounds and he runs pretty quick. But I think he did a pretty good job as well getting outside the pocket and keeping his eyes downfield. He threw the ball on the run a couple of times, but he also turned it up and ran it a few times. And he took some shots, but there's a couple of times I wasn't sure if he was going to get back up. But he did a good job of getting back up and getting back out there. So, he's definitely made some progressions. And even from first game that I've watched on film to playing us, I thought he got a lot better. Because they played East early, and he didn't look very good against East. But against us, I thought he looked a lot better.
Absolutely. Reese, you have anything else? No? Awesome. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Thank you again. They will, again, Thunder Basin will take on Cheyenne South on Thursday at 6 p.m. We'll have the call 1067 The Legend, basinsradio.com. It will be streamed on our YouTube page as well. Now, do want to let you know, once playoffs start, we're going to try to figure out if we're able to actually put live video feed. If not, you're going to see the lovely faces of PJ Nelson, Reese Hagler, me, and my color analyst, Derek Starkey, because we won't be able to show the games. So, but those games will still be on YouTube. Commercials will still be played. So we will keep you guys all updated on that, just due to all NFHS rights and all the things. So with that, well, Coach, again, thank you so much, and I will see you on Thursday at Cheyenne South.
Awesome, Chase. Thank you very much.
Awesome. That's going to do it here for the game plan. We will see you guys next Tuesday night as we start talking some playoff football after this Cheyenne South game.